afternoon, my MPP peeps. Got a nice little consolidation day. That's fine. Exactly what we needed after that enormous gap and go yesterday. It'd be lovely to see this thing go the entire rest of the week, even next week, kind of do one of what we did last week, or the last 2 weeks where we kind of just went sideways, retested the 10 SMA, and then exploded higher. These bull flags are wonderful for working off overbought frothy sentiment, and then you explode higher. Let's see if that's the case again. We do know that once we get below the 10 SMA, which is right now at 38.10, and especially below last week's low of 37.77, that's my new line in the sand. We close below that 37.77. I think that's when we start getting the bigger pullback. But until then, we got to look for this 4,000, 4,200, because that's what the market's shooting for. I really think that they're gunning for this 4,000. And earnings are coming in good. Netflix came in good, just got into it, or not into it, but Intel I saw came in good. Intuitive Surgical, just saw their numbers. They look pretty good. So, and you have to think that Amazon and Apple are just going to blow it out too. And those are coming next week. So, this earnings season might fuel the next rally, or it might be the thing that causes the selling panic. We just have to wait and see. That's why earnings is a crapshoot, but the market is signaling that it's looking for higher. Just going to tell you that. And until that changes, we have to look for higher too. You got the Qs doing its thing. Nice close today. Looks like it wants that 330. Above 330, we might get that really upper target of 350. Would blow my mind if we got there, but my mind's already blown. So, what's a little more mind blownness at 350? So we'll see if we can get there. You got IWM pairing off a little bit today, but still above its 10 SMA. And then the DIA, another consolidation, type day above its 10 SMA. So, nothing really big to make up for today, except the big move on yesterday is being consolidated, and I would love to see another 4 days of it, to be honest, and then one more big move higher. VIX telling the same story, no fear, and as long as this thing stays below its 10 SMA. And it can't spike and then close at the high of the day, we're going to continue, I think, to see a melt up. So continue to watch this VIX. Some names. Apple. Let me spell that right. Apple did well for us today. Took half off already. Got up to 139.67. Made a all-time high intraday and then pulled back. I'm looking for this 146 and then possibly 158. Earnings are coming next Wednesday. My plan is to hold until Wednesday, see where we're at. Hopefully around this 146 area. And then I can decide whether to take all the profit or do some sort of hedge, maybe a collar where we sell calls, buy puts, and go for this 160. I want to wait and see where it is Wednesday. But good news is, we got a winning trade. We're already out half, and now we can afford to wait and make a game plan closer to earnings. Amazon has earnings in 2 weeks, so we got a little time with this one. Nearly got above this downtrend line. Bullish breakout, nearly, but needs a little more work. Above today's high, and this thing could run. I like the volume coming in. This thing may be finally ready to attack all-time highs, and I'm looking for this 3,900. But again, this is another one that, come earnings time, I'm going to see where we're at. If we're still in it, see where we're at, and then decide what to do. But Amazon looks like it wants a pre-earnings run up. Then we got the CLNE still in it. Closed above its 10 SMA today. Well, no, it didn't. It was 4 cents below. Fine. If it starts getting below yesterday's low, I will just hop out of this one. Take the L, which is fine. It'll actually be about a break-even trade, to be honest, because we already sold half up here. So if we do get stopped out down here, it'll be about a break-even trade. So not too worried about CLNE. PDD finally started acting well today. Closed above the 10 SMA. Let's see if this one can get going. I'm looking for 207 as a target. 205 actually as a target. Then you got FTCH. Like the move today, remained above this 10 SMA, above this downtrend line. So let's see if this one can get going. Still looking at 71 as a target. And then nice move today in FUBO. David Einhorn of Greenlight and then Citron both announced that they are long this name and have sizable positions. Look at the volume coming in. This looks like a bottom is in type play, a reversal. So you had your big update bit right here. You pulled back, retested the 10 SMA, and now you're breaking out again. It looks like we're ready to move. And I'm already out half, so I'm in a half position. I'm putting my stop at entry, and I'm going for it, guys. I'm going for this 86. As long as it remains above my entry point, I'm going to see if we can move on to this 86. This is a sports gambling play. Sports gambling is hot right now, and I think in a year's time, we could see the majority of the U.S. Legalizing online mobile sports gambling. And FUBO is going to be a big part of that. You're going to be able to bet on live TV. You're going to be able to use their app to bet in game. So it's going to be huge when it finally happens, and we might be on the cusp of that. MBIS still struggling, but above its 10 SMA, retested it, which is nice, and hammered right off it. It's exactly what we want to see. So now it might be time for this thing to move up. I'm looking for 787. And then finally, Solo above its downtrend line, above the 10 SMA. We went long at close. I'm looking for 10. That's all I want is 10. It looks very doable if this thing can continue to break out. Look at the volume coming in. After this volume stick right here, another nice volume stick. This thing could be ready. So we got in this one at close. So that's, we're pretty much loaded up, to be honest. We might have room for one or two more plays, but I feel like we're in pretty good shape on the long side as we move, hopefully, to 4,000 on the S&P. All right, guys, any questions? Anything you want me to go over? Any other names that you like? Big C and Crisp. Yep. Let's look at Big C. Wow, nice. Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty nice. You draw a little downtrend line here. Yeah, man. Looks like it's ready. Okay. I like this play. Let's put this on the list. Dan, this one could be ready to really take off. Look at that volume coming in. MACD's confirming. Yeah, let's watch this one tomorrow. This could be a trigger above today's high of 72.70. A little overbought, but hey, this thing looks ready to move, to be honest. So let's watch Big C. I like it. And then CRISPR, we rode this thing from here all the way up. I think we sold in the 140s? Isn't that where we sold? So this run a little higher. I'd love to see this thing pull back and retest at least this consolidation area in the 140s before I get long again. I'm actually looking at this for the growth system, Dan, to re-enter closer to the 200 SMA. So I just think this move's a little overdone. So I'm waiting for a bigger pullback. Anybody else? Kent, you good? Sweet. All right. Well, I will see you guys in the morning. I will be up tomorrow, ready to go. just to see if we can gap up so we maybe take some profits on some of these longs we got. All right, guys. In the morning, I'll see you. Till then, don't trade for thrills. Just consistently make those dollar bills. See you guys.